Good morning, Whittier. I'm Tamara Young.
And I'm Alexis Hyson, and welcome to WETV.
So, Alexis, how are your maps tests going?
I did good. It was a lot of hard work, but we're just about done.
Yes, we are. If you're still finishing up your tests, just remember to keep trying your best.
For sure. Now, wherever you are, go ahead and stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Whittier Wildcat Pledge. Ready, begin. I am a Whittier scholar. I'm respectful, I'm responsible, I'm safe. I always do my best and I strive for excellence.
Thank you. May be seated. So, Tamara, last week we saw an example of Seymour learning to work with others.
Yes, he was late to school and then interrupted when he arrived. That sure does make it difficult for others to learn.
Yes, it does. Well, we have another example of Crazy Seymour learning to work with others. Let's take a look at what skill he's learning this week.
In order to work with others, you must first find a quiet place in your house with very few distractions.
Mom, can you tell Ichabod to turn off the TV? I'm in the middle of class.
As you can see, Seymour's house is very noisy and very distracting. It's bothering the other students in his class. We also need to find a place in our home where we're not going to be bothered by little brothers, sisters, or monster cousins. So remember to find a quiet place to work, away from distractions, and of course, remember to mute your microphone.
Okay, class, so we're all here from lunch and we're gonna read the book again because Oh, Seymour, I'm glad he's getting a little better working with others. Please, everyone, do your best to find a quiet place to work away from distractions.
Yes, we all need to remember to keep ourselves muted unless our teacher calls on us.
For sure. Now let's move on to the joke of the day with Michaela.
What did the ocean say to the pirate? Nothing, but it just waved. What do cows do on Friday nights? They go to the movies.
Those are some good jokes.
Yes. Now Joshua has our interesting fact.
Hi, Whittier, and here's your fun fact of the day. Did you know that jack-o'-lanterns come from the Irish legends of Stingy Jack?
That would be a weird name for a jack-o'-lantern.
So, guess what, Alexis? I just heard that Whittier hired a new librarian.
Cool! I love reading. I can't wait until we get to return to the library.
Yes. Let's head over to Serenity. She had the chance to interview our new librarian earlier this week.
Hello, Whittier. I'd like to take a minute and
welcome our new librarian to Whittier. Miss Labrador, thanks for taking the time to chat with us today. And welcome to our school. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Absolutely, and I'm happy to be here.
So, how long have you worked as a librarian?
Well, it's been a whole 2 weeks so far, and before that, I was a substitute teacher with the district.
Wow. So, did you have a favorite grade level?
I did. I mostly taught middle school.
Middle school sounds scary.
It can be, but you know what? Anything you do, if you set your mind to it, you can persevere, and you have a lot of people there that are there to help you to succeed.
Wow. So, what made you want to become a librarian?
Because I love books. I love being able to open a book and it can take you anywhere in the world. And it's just, there's so much written knowledge and stories in this room that I can't wait to dive into.
I love books too. What are your favorite types of books?
Well, I love informational books. I'm currently learning how to use a 3D printer, and over the quarantine, I use text and video on how to teach myself to sew. But one of my favorite series right now that I've also been diving into during quarantine was by an author named Jim Butcher, and it's the Dresden Files, and they're about wizards.
I love books about wizards and just mythical things.
Me too.
But do you have any children of your own?
Unfortunately, I do not, but I have 2 Australian Shepherds at home that I treat just like children.
I love dogs. I treat them like they're my kids, even though they're probably not mine.
Right.
So, if you could tell us one interesting fact about you, what would it be?
Well, there's many things, but the thing that comes off the top of my mind right now is something new my husband and I are doing is we're going to become dog breeders. So our little girl, Kaylee, who's an Australian Shepherd Blue Merle, we are actually going to start breeding her.
Really? I love puppies.
Me too. But they're a lot of work and a lot
Yeah.
of responsibility, but that's okay.
Do you have any special messages for the students of Whittier?
I want you all to know that you're very welcome in this library because it's not just mine, it's ours. And I'm here to help you with anything you may need, and we can learn with each other.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. I look forward to meeting you in person when we finally get to go back to school.
Oh, me too. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate the time.
Well, back to you in the studio.
Welcome to our school, Miss Labrador. You'll love it here.
Yes, you will. The kids and teachers here are awesome. So this week we issued you to send a photo of you with your favorite Halloween candy. I'm excited to see what you've sent in.
For next week, we would like to give you the superhero challenge. We challenge you to send us a picture. We'd love to see what kind of yummy treats you enjoy eating. There is nothing like a good chocolate bar. Well, that wraps up for this week's broadcast.
Thanks for watching WETV. Have a fantastic day.
And enjoy What's Up Whittier coming up right now.